Well, good morning, friends and family from around the world. This is Mike with Morning Dew Daily Events Worldwide, and we're on August 21st, 2019. Welcome to another surviving day on this planet, and welcome to another Daily Dew. Starting out here looking at our sun, as we did have quite a bit of plasma activity overnight. You can see here 304 angstroms on the top left side. Watch for that large filament eruption. It just slapped its way across the northern hemisphere of our sun. That was huge. You can see here it affected our corona. You can really see it on this one. Some fantastic images coming out of Solar Dynamics Observatory. And it looks like we could have some incoming action from the backside of the sun. We'll be keeping an eye on that the next couple of days. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. I got 100 new subscribers overnight. Thank you and welcome to Morning Dew Daily Events Worldwide. So we were just looking at the solar wind speed there. It's steady at 300. And the last 24 hours for earthquakes here, most recent was a 5.0 in the western Indian Ridge, just below Australia, 5.0. Sizable 5.4 here, not Puerto Rico, Papua New Guinea. As well, 4.8 here, another Mariana Islands earthquake, 5.0 in Philippines, 4.9 in India as well, 4.5 here in Japan, and another 4.5 northern Japan. So the last 24 hours has been somewhat busy, not many large earthquakes. And it seems like the eastern side of the Ring of Fire has calmed down. It's bounced back to the west. We had a 4.9 here, Bouvet Island, south of Africa. And as well, Argentina, now watching seismic uptick as that high pressure and low pressure were converging on the coastline the last few days. Let's look at the last 7 days for earthquakes from around the world. I'd like everybody to just have a plan and be prepared for a large event. We do have some pretty important conjunctions coming up on the 24th. So stay aware and prepared. Be ready. Have a plan. Let's look at the Pacific Disaster Center showing the latest disasters from around the world. This is an app that you can download as well. Overlooking here, we have Tropical Depression Bailu, who is heading straight into Taiwan, pretty much taking a beeline for it from the West Pacific here, making landfall most likely Friday night. And we do have another named storm. This is Tropical Storm Chantel. Now, Chantel formed off of the coast of North America and it was an original low pressure system from Florida, and it moved up the coastline and actually gained strength once it hit open waters in the Atlantic. So that means North Atlantic is warming up a little bit. Let's look at the most recent updates for volcanoes: Sabancaya, Asosan, Karaminsky in Russia, Reventador in Ecuador, and of course, all of these fires in South America, which are getting out of hand. There are literally hundreds of them. Many people's lives are being affected. Thousands are having to flee their villages or homes. in Africa as well, dealing with a lot of fires. Let's hop over to NASA Worldview and see what it looks like today, overlooking the continents. And we'll start out here, overlooking Brazil, South America. Or sorry, no, we're going to start out with Africa. So you can clearly see that there are many, many, many fires burning throughout the Congo region, and they are moving north. In South America, all throughout Bolivia and Brazil. Some pretty extreme fires here in the Terra forest. This is the boreal forest, guys. This is our rainforest that is very close to burning up. We really global warming? I don't know. We'll see here the next few years. 5-day forecast brought to you by meteoearth, meteomike, overlooking North America right now. And we do have a peculiar situation happening in the Gulf as a sneaky little low pressure system headed through Mexico into the Gulf. And looks like it'll be spinning off the coast of Texas, Galveston, Texas, for a few days until it gets scooted northeast into the Atlantic, overlooking tropical storm Chantel trajectory. Just going to spin around the Atlantic Ocean. We'll see how long it lives. And definitely watching a situation here in Africa as well, as there are some pretty large low pressure centers developing on the continent, getting ready to head to the Atlantic Ocean. So stay aware, prepared. We could have a very scary and late season, the Atlantic hurricane season. Overlooking Europe, watch as a tightly whipped low pressure system heads across northeastern United Kingdom and into Russia. Overlooking Asia, still monsoon rains. Not much relief at all for Myanmar, Bangladesh. This whole area has been inundated with mass amounts of monsoon rains. This could be a record season for monsoons. Overlooking here, tropical storm, tropical depression, Bailu, and is not set to gain strength or anything, but it does have a lot of moisture associated with it. So as it heads across Taiwan, watch for flash flooding. And then, yeah, there's still a couple more storms forming in the Pacific. And watch as these low pressure centers are heading towards North America. Northern BC mainly getting most of the weather. Alberta, the next couple days, things are going to be cooling down. Low pressure center coming from the north yet again. But watch for that long line to produce storms across Alberta, Saskatchewan, leading into Manitoba and Ontario throughout the week. It's very interesting, you know, and even the Weather Network is talking about the jet stream and how it's changed so much. And what are they blaming it on? They're blaming it on climate change. Go figure. Mainstream media push. Global warming, climate change. These are solar cycles, people. We'd be going through this nonetheless. Overlooking South America, I wanted to point out here that there will be a very large low pressure system affecting Argentina this coming Thursday and Friday. Look at these tightly whipped isobars. Those are some very strong winds. So Argentina expecting an extreme weather event as these systems just keep battering the tip of South America. Leave you here looking at the southern hemisphere for low pressure systems and all the weather. Some very large low pressures. Thanks for watching today. This has been Mike with Morning Dew Daily Events Worldwide. Again, thank you all to my new subscribers. Welcome to the family. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do so. Stay aware and prepared. Stay young and have fun. And get your morning dew. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family from across the world.